Because when I found this truth, guess what happened? I put my birthday away. When I found this truth, I put the drugs away. When I found this truth, I quit whoring my sisters. When I found this truth, I started becoming a better man and a better person. Because now I know I'm on that narrow path. Now I know I'm on a righteous path. Now I know what I'm doing is gonna get me somewhere.
Any man give his life for Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, and Christ, and fall up under that UPK banner. It's my brother and my blood, and I will die and kill for him if necessary. It's all about that warfare, boy. Back up. It's all about that warfare, boy. Take grip. My soldiers take grip till I'm stand down. Take grip. My soldiers take grip till I'm stand down. Take grip. Now this ain't no movement, this a takedown. We will not be moved or intimidated. We ain't the type. You got a problem? Tell them cross the fucking line. My niggas ain't polite. Soldiers to the left and right. I die for every man body. Before I be a coward, I'd rather be a dead body. This will be my kingdom when the hour plays. You can either get with it or get flipped like an hourglass. We live by honor and no excuse. Just sit the prayer up to the Lord. I told him to let all the terrorists loose. Hold your tongue or get rebuked, cause you made a truce. With a race that made merchandise out of my abuse. Scared of who? You got your gun, then pull it. Me and my niggas start to argue. It's about who gon' bite the bullet. It gon' take round. Opponents better move slow. Attack dog for this truth. Nigga, cool zone. Go to grip. It's all about that warfare, boy. Give grip. Back up. It's all about that warfare, boy. Take grip. My soldiers take grip till I'm stand down. Take grip. My soldiers take grip till I'm stand down. Oh, thought you could cross us with no consequence, but you will pay dearly. You should've used your common sense. My zeal lit, that means you could never prevail. Hey, with a true sin, hey, with warriors dwell. Be wise with the weapons, cause I promise. My nine just like my wife, she concealed, she modest. I know 2 things, a robber will not prosper. And any man harm me and my octave gon' meet the doctor. Cause this life is warfare, it's not an easy walk. Been watching my people die, so you can miss me with that love talk. My UPK soldiers, any man try to cross your path, make him regret it. What that means? Fall on his ass. Comparing me to you really ain't no contest. No only one West. Say what? No only one West. This for those who thinking we ain't ready for. Tell them back up. I'm about to drop something heavy for. Go to grip. It's all about that warfare, boy. Give grip. Back up. It's all about that warfare, boy. Take grip. My soldiers take grip till I'm stand down. Take grip. My soldiers take grip till I'm stand down.
Warrior with the hands, that's what I'm all about. Hunger in my eyes,
manslaughter. We bout to bombard their whole operation. Certified priest, prophesying this my occupation. This shit outrageous. They done made the truth docile. That's why we on the corner crying aloud, looking hostile. It's UPK style. Can't stop now. Find this warfare couldn't last one round. Let the oppressed rise, and let the rich mourn till the sundown. Enough with these chickens. About to make it hot, call it compound. This for my niggas, put the guns in the drugs down. Dwelling in peace till the Lord call for the bloodhounds. Try to decide my death and got beside yourself. Swore drawn for what you perform. How you gon' hide yourself? Devil got to die for his lies and adventures. Ain't got no love for the crackers. Nah, just cruel intentions. And then my father's house is spinning mansions. I got plenty bitches. Worthy of vengeance. This your death sentence. I'm talking to you. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter. That they do not rise. Go in and feel the world with lies. And die for your skin. You gon' die for your pride. That's right. Talking to you. So warn for your life. Your life. Try to destroy my people. You gotta pay the price, nigga. You gotta hear, let them hear. Till the devil's done the end is still. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah. Now they shook from vicious words out this handed book. Bound to take these rappers back to school. My flow said and hook. They crossed the line, ain't no coming back. You became no cowards. The only thing sweet is the honey jet. Righteous is the Lord. Give me rest from my sorrow. And hand down death for them devils. There's no tomorrow. Why? Cause they violence leave a man a stiff corpse. You see a flag in a bench, I see horns in a pitchfork. Go ahead. So please believe it, the white man is a demon. And I ain't gon' vote for them to free me. No. They beat us till we, the color purple, that's why this knife till they broke like ceiling. You got this nigga on his knees. They wanna have peace. We screaming, let this bitch burn at 1,000 degrees. I'm laying in the bosom of revenge. I told her I'd do anything she pleased as I squeeze on the double D's. Fuck you, man. I'm talking to you. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter. That they do not rise. Go in and feel the world with lies. And die for your skin. You gon' die for your pride. That's right. Talking to you. So warn for your life. Your life. Try to destroy my people. You gotta pay the price, nigga. You gotta hear, let them hear. Till the devil's done the end is still. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah.
The police just shot him for no apparent reason. No reason at all. They asked for license and registration. That's the police officer over there that did it. With the black on. I can't really do shit because they got me handcuffed. I can't believe they just did this. I'm fucking back!
It's okay, I'm right here with you.
Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter. That they do not rise. Go in and feel the world with lies. And die for your skin. You gon' die for your pride. That's right. Talking to you. So warn for your life. Your life. Try to destroy my people. You gotta pay the price, nigga. You gotta hear, let them hear. Till the devil's done the end is still. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah.
All right, clap it up. This is your life school and University of Practical Knowledge. Started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shabbarakathum, Yahweh Shamar Alathan, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah to the sisters. Tonight, we in Killeen, Texas. We going over whatever you need going over. We have a lot of questions in the chat we want to get into. The night class title is Damned. We are. Damned if you are, damned if you do, damned if you don't. We are people that are damned. There is nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. How do we get out of this hell that we're in? Because we are damned. We are a people that on the left and the right, no matter what side we go to, no matter what way we turn, there is no way for us to get out of this hell except one way. There is one way out of hell. And the only way to make it to heaven is through hell. You got to make it all the way through hell. You're in it and you got to make it to heaven. And there is a place of justice on this earth that the Lord has given blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And it's the place you've been looking for since you've been reincarnated into the earth. It is one place of justice. All over the earth, you're trying to find justice. You're trying to find somebody to do you right. There's one place where you get done right. We're going to talk about that today. If anybody got any questions, we want to go into the questions. How many questions in the room? You go raise your hand. We can get into your questions as well. Caucus, I'll go ahead.
Salaki, sir. I just had a couple quick questions in 1 Samuel. The first one is in 1 Samuel 3:1.
First Samuel 3:1. Okay.
And my question, I'll just read it and then I'll ask if that's 12, sir.
Go ahead.
So 1 Samuel chapter 3:1. And the child Samuel ministered unto the Lord before Eli, and the word of the Lord was precious, Salakia, in those days. There was no open vision. So that last part where it says the word of the Lord was precious in those days, there was no open vision. Is that referring to like there being no prophets or
like not seeing the Lord do something? We saw the Lord do a lot of things in the past. We saw him open up the Red Sea. We saw him give us food, the manna coming out the sky. We seen Elijah rain fire down from heaven. We seen the Lord, stop the sun during the time of Joshua and hold the sun up all day for us to be able to fight this battle. We seen the Lord openly do things. And this time, faith was strong because there was no open vision of the Lord. There was nothing that the Lord showed us that could give us strength or give us courage. There was no man to say something that would, Eli was a prophet of the Lord too. But there was nobody that was, out doing things in the streets that would make you say, oh, this is the work of God. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what was happening. Go ahead.
Salaki, sir.
Sorry, Samuel was the child, and Eli was his teacher. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Salaki, sir. Cap, if I could get a breakdown on 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 5-7. Good.
Okay.
This is a book of 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 5. Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. Verse 6. For of this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sins, led away with divers lusts. Verse 7. Ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. So my question was, it started at verse 6. In the latter part when it says, and led captive silly women laden with sins, led away with diverse lusts. Like, what does it mean laden with sins? Like,
first of all, who's leading them away?
I would say men, maybe.
What kind of men?
Wicked men.
Wicked. What kind of wicked men?
Like the men of the earth, like the other nations.
Just men, huh?
The white man.
See, this is the problem with our community right now. This is why we're so destroyed as a nation. Read verse 1.
Khan. It's a book of
Everything that's going on in the world right now, with the brothers' cases, that everybody is so heartbroken on it. We all are heartbroken on it because we can feel the pain of the families because there's no justice being served to our people. And my question is, where is TD Jakes?
Right.
Where is Creflo? Where is Al Sharpton?
Right.
Where is who else? Where's Louis Farrakhan? I don't hear about no leaders right now. No black leaders are going out and saying anything. No black leaders are going out and saying anything to anybody about what's going on to our people. So read what you got.
Khan. This is a book of 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. Verse 2. For men shall be lovers of their own selves.
Why aren't we hearing from anybody? Because what?
For men shall be lovers of their own selves.
Because no one wants to make the white man mad. Because they love themselves. And that's why we don't have good leaders outside of UPK. Because your leaders love themselves. That's what this is talking about. This is talking about men that love themselves that are over the people. Keep going.
Khan. Covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy.
Keep going.
Verse 3. Without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontent, fierce, despisers of those that are good.
You know what? They some haters. They gay. They mean. They full of pride. They talk bad about the people. That's your leaders. Your leaders now are backbiters, false accusers, hypocrites, liars, without natural affection. What's natural affection? A man loving a woman.
Right.
What's without natural affection? A man loving a man. Well, that's what you see in the pulpit. That's why they don't have the strength to fight for the people, because they need all their strength for back shots. That's what they use their strength for. They got to muster up the strength for what they about to receive, not what they give. And those are the people that lead over the people. Keep going.
Khan. Verse 4. Traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God.
Yeah, these are traitors, high-minded people that only care about themselves and not the Lord. Anybody that's telling you the solution to the problem that we're having right now is to vote, they're not thinking about the Lord. Anybody that's telling you that we're going through all this pain and all this that we're going through, now we got to get to the booths and we're going to have to show them, how what we coming with. You don't understand how to fight this fight. And your leaders don't understand how to fight this fight. Keep going.
Khan. Verse 5. Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof.
Having the truth? Read that again.
But denying the
Having
power.
what?
Salakia, having a form of godliness.
Having the truth.
Having a form of godliness.
What's a form of godliness? Shalom, my brother. Hey, blessings, brother. Blessings, queen. Hey, peace, God. Grand risings. Hey, queen, my black goddess, queen of the divine earth. My divine goddess, having a form of godliness. Why? Because that sounds good. That sounds real good. Feel good, too. For somebody to call you peace, God. As you send a cloud of smoke. The nigga telling you peace, God, he walking up with his man. He telling you peace, God. Having a form of godliness, but what?
But denying the power thereof.
But you're denying that the Lord is going to kill you for this unnatural affection. You're denying that the Lord is going to unalive you for all the evil that you're doing and how you're scattering his people. You're denying that. You're ignoring the fact that what you're doing is going to get you killed. Keep going.
From such turn away.
From what?
From such turn away.
Better get away from them. Better get away from these false prophets, from these liars. Keep going.
Verse 6. For of this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sin.
Now, who are we talking about? Yahaja. Of this sort, who are we talking about?
The men.
What kind of men?
The men that are lovers of themselves.
And who are these men that are lovers of themselves?
Our leaders.
Give them a hand. Men that are lovers of themselves. When with this case going on, Al Sharpton should have came and gave that young man consultation. Right. They should have found the next. Wasn't it a black man that got the Asian off? Damn. Wait. Look that up. Who was the lawyer for the Asian? Let's see. Now, if we're gonna start something, if I was correct, because I have a feeling his lawyer was black. Please be wrong. His lawyer black.
I think they're saying this is defense attorney.
Please tell me I'm wrong. I don't see the picture. I think what's that right there? What's that? That ain't the same thing.
Right. Yeah, I think this is right.
Click on that.
Right here? Or this
one? Is that it right there? That nigga right there? I hope that ain't the video. The Dark Knight.
Right.
Let me tell you, everybody else know who to ask for help. Everybody else know. Why don't you know? Because you think it's better to go white. You think white people can keep you safe. So you know what the black people did? They went and got a white lawyer because they thought the white lawyer would keep them safe from the white people. The problem is there was no black leader to step in and say, no, we want a black man to represent this black boy. Because a black man would have made sure that they would have gotten black people on the jury. They would have made sure that they would have done all the things they needed to do to support and help this young black man. Right. You know who wouldn't do that? A white man. Because a white man don't care. Keep going.
And led captive silly women laden with sins, led away with divers lusts.
So who fills the church up?
The women.
They fill the church up because the leaders got carpet in that church with the nice, drapes, and it smell good. And they got the organ and the drums and the singing and the preacher. And they, you better get on, boy. But the fans, they probably in the church clacking fans now. You can't tell me they're not in the church doing that. You can't tell me they ain't doing that. You know why? Because they are advertising to silly women. Right. The church is full of women that don't want any guidance, that don't want leadership, that don't want to be taught anything, but they do dance, they do sing, they do dance. What kind of dance they do? When they're in the club, they throwing that ass in the church in the circle. Right. But when they in the church, what's the name of the dance? Praise dance. Now, this is praise dancing. And then what you're doing in the club is what? That's twerking? Right. It's the same thing. You're doing the same praise. You're giving the praise to the same God. It ain't no different. Well, the only reason you think it's a difference is because the leaders make you feel like what they're giving you is what you need when it's not. Keep going.
Verse 7. Ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the
Read
truth.
that again.
Verse 7, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth.
How long your granny been in church? 70 years? You show a
Okay.
picture of Black Jesus, what's the question gonna be?
Is she gonna say, who is that?
Give him a hand. What you gonna say? She gonna say, who is that? Who is that nigga right there on this picture with them funny looking clothes on? You show her a picture of white Jesus, what's she gonna say? My Lord and Savior. Hallelujah. Ever learning, not able to come into the what of the truth?
The knowledge of the truth.
She's never going to be able to get the understanding that Christ is black just like her. She's never going to be able to, because the church played on her emotions for all these years. And now when the truth comes out about who Christ is, she can't receive it. She's been bamboozled. The brainwashing is too deep. It's too strong on her mind. That's what this is about. This is about wicked leaders that take advantage of the poor, the sick, the downtrodden, the broken, the hurt, the widow, the woman, the male, the child, everybody. And that's who Christ is the most mad at. The false prophets. Go ahead.
So if I could, Salaka Cap, could this be a precept to when it says in the scriptures, woe unto the pastor for they scatter my flock?
Yes, you can use this because this is in context with leaders and shepherds. Your shepherds have led you astray. A shepherd is supposed to keep the flock together. And these religious leaders and these people, they've made sure that we could never be together. All right? Let me give me, you good on that? Both sides Christ. Go ahead.
Oh, Salaki, sir. I just had Salaki. Let me go back to it. So I had just two questions back in 1 Samuel.
Okay.
Salaki. So in 1 Samuel chapter I believe 8. My question was where it says a couple times in chapter 8 and also chapter 9 where it says from his shoulders and upwards, describing Saul. Is this talking about just his height? Like,
height.
Okay,
yeah, he's just how tall he was, because Saul was picked to be king because he was so tall. He was strong, he was tall, he was a Benjamite, he was popular. And so they were like, he gonna be the king, because they didn't choose the king off of his integrity and off of his, righteousness. They chose the king off of his popularity. And that's what the king was. He was the outer show of the pride of the people. That's what Donald Trump is. Donald Trump is the spirit of America. When you see him, you see what America represents. And now everything is starting to look like Donald Trump. Those cases that we just saw happen these past few weeks, you know what face you see when you see those cases? No, none other. Donald Trump. That's what you saw when you saw King Saul. You saw the pride of Israel. You saw the arrogance of Israel. How arrogant we felt because we were God's chosen people. That was Saul. But then when it was time to fight, he was like, so who gonna fight? Who gonna do something about this? Just like a king. The Most High said, if you get a king, he's gonna sleep with your daughters, make them servants. He's gonna make your sons fight in his army and die. Make your sons servants. He's going to abuse you. But that's what you want, so I'm gonna give it to you. You can have it. And the Lord gave it to us. And after Saul failed, then the Lord went and got a man after what?
After his own heart.
After his own heart. Then the Lord gave us a king that he approved of. Saul was the king that the people approved of. David was the king that the Lord approved of. All right? No sweat. Keep going.
Just one more. In 1 Samuel chapter 7 and verse 9, I'll just go ahead and read it, and then it says, and Samuel took a sucking lamb and offered it for a burnt offering, offered it for a burnt offering holy unto the Lord. And Samuel cried unto the Lord for Israel, and the Lord heard him. So the part where it says Samuel took a sucking lamb, what is that? What is that talking about?
It took a. You're not supposed to take a lamb and sacrifice him when he's still suckling.
Right.
When he's still on his mother's breast.
Concept.
You supposed to wait till he's weaned from the breast.
Right.
And then you can sacrifice him. But he took a lamb that was still on the breast, suckling his mother, a baby lamb.
Concept.
And he sacrificed that lamb. That's what he did.
So why did he do that if that was?
We got to read we would have to read why he did it. It's not on the, I can't remember exactly what was going on at this time in chapter 7. So what you would just need to do is just read through it, and it's going to tell you why he did it. It was probably because he felt it was needed because of what Israel was going through, or the enemies of Israel at that time. I'm pretty sure we was fighting probably against the Philistines or the Moabites or something like that, and we needed the Lord, and he was just in a rush to get the Lord on our side. And so he just went and grabbed he didn't care what kind of lamb it was. He grabbed a suckling lamb and was like, Lord, here, Lord, please. You know what I mean? It was more out of desperation. You know what I mean? That's it. Don't sweat. Any questions online? Come on.
Got a few questions. Colonel Wakan, sir. Brother said, Salakia, can I get a breakdown of Ecclesiasticus chapter 7 and verse 26? All right, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 7 and verse 26. I'm assuming he just wants to, the question is, part of the question is, what does it mean to have a wife after thy mind?
Okay.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 7 and verse 26. Hast thou a wife after thy mind? Forsake her not, but give not thyself over to a light woman.
Okay. A wife after your mind is a wife that cares about the things you care about, that are passionate about the things that's passionate. Like, imagine if you're a basketball player, right? But your wife hates basketball, right? So this thing that you're passionate about, you love, it gives you joy. She can't stand it. So what's going to happen in that relationship? Conflict. He's going to say, I'm going with the boys, going to the court. She's going to be like, oh, you gay. You always with them niggas playing basketball. What kind of nigga want to go play basketball all the time? The nigga that went to college on the basketball scholarship is trying to get in the league. No. See, she's not after your own mind. Now, let's say you get a wife and play basketball with you. She's on the girls' team and you on the boys' team. She understands that y'all got 3-a-day practices. You got 6 o'clock practice, then you go on a lunch break. Then you got 12 o'clock practice, then you come back after 3. Go on a break. Then you come back at 6, and then you go from 6 to whatever. Then you go home. She understands 3-a-days. She know you got to go study the playbook. She know you got to run. She know y'all got to go ice up. She know all of that because she's a woman after your own mind. She's gone through what you've gone through. So now it's not foreign to her. She can relate. She respects it. She's down with you. She's giving you help. Here, baby, you need this knee brace. You know what I'm saying? Because we doing all this running and stuff, and this is gonna wear on your knees. Here, put this what's them tight shirts and stuff on? Compression. Put the compression shirt on and the compression pants and over your knees, because you need this for your joints, babe. Damn, baby, I appreciate it because I'm just out here. I'm just a hooper. But she thinking about the other things you need to be a solid, safe, healthy hooper. That's a woman after your own mind. But then a light woman, what's a light woman? That's a woman that's just, oh, well, I'm finna go turn up. I'm finna go out. You doing all this. I don't care about none of that. See, what that is let's look at what a light woman is. light woman definition. Type that in. Let's see.
Colonel Khan, sir.
See more? That's cool. Let me see. Take this one.
Colonel Khan, sir, the definition of a light woman, the traits. She is typically described as playful, charming, radiant, and focused on personal happiness and peace. It's a golden retriever vibe that represents joy, ease, and emotional positivity.
See, a light woman is a woman that's more focused on happiness, joy, peace, turning up, you know what I'm saying? And not serious things. What's serious? Things that's serious to you. See, women don't understand this about themselves. Women were made to help men. The Lord saw Adam and said, it is not good that a man be alone. Though, give me that. The woman was made for the man. Let me show you this. Because I don't think the women understand this part. Because of social media and the world, they don't understand the purpose that they were created for.
Good, so we got a few comments in the chat.
Come on.
The brother said, that's that love and basketball love. That's what they want. And the brother said that white girl spirit.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, that light woman is a white girl spirit. Go ahead, read what you got.
Colonel Khan. It's the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11. I'm going to start at verse 7. For a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image and the glory of God, but the woman is the glory of the man.
The woman is the what?
Glory of the man.
The man is the glory of God. We are the one that enforce God, his spirit, and everything on the earth. We show everybody that God is real. The man does. And the woman is the glory of the man. What does that mean?
Good. Like if you got like a good woman on your side, it's like a good representation. It's like it feel good to have a good woman on your side than rather a woman that's like, you know, shameless, just out there. But if you got a good, steady, solid woman on your side, it looks good. Yeah, so like the glory.
What? Go ahead.
If I could, Cal, I was about to say, like, probably the best example is like Beyonce for Jay-Z. Like everybody ain't nobody talk about Jay-Z, but everybody talk about Beyonce, and he get notoriety just off the strength.
See, a woman is like an ornament to a man. A woman is like jewelry. Like it's like, and this doesn't mean a woman is just an ornament or jewelry to a man, but that's what she's like. Like you can have a man with good clothes on, but then we start throwing jewelry on. It's like, damn, this nigga, this a whole nother nigga. Well, that's what a woman is to a man. While he by himself, she's like, oh, that's a good man. When you see him with that woman, it's like, damn, he got that type of woman. Men respect other men based off of their women. We was out the other night. And I'm talking to this brother after the club, and I'm like, yeah, bro, you know, black power and unity and coming together and black and Hispanics, and we gonna rule the earth and all that and that. And Buddy looked at me and said, yeah. But do y'all got y'all bitches in check though? And when he said that, I was like, damn. I was like, yeah, nigga. Hell yeah. He like, show me. I pull out my phone. I show him my reel. I was like, all right, so what I need to do? I was like, damn, that's all it took. Right. And niggas like, he wasn't finna follow or respect the man that's talking all this woman, multiple wives, you know, you lead the world, revolution, and you ain't got no good woman on your side. Because a woman is an ornament. A woman is made for the man because the woman is the glory to the man. Well, guess what kind of woman that ain't gloriful? Guess what type of woman that don't make you look good? Guess what type of woman isn't ashamed? A light woman. And you don't want to have no light woman walking on the side of you and you a man of prestige. What if Martin Luther King was walking with, what's her name? Coretta Scott, and she was a hoe? then nobody would have respect Martin Luther King. You out here doing a million man march. You need to be at home before a million men be marching in your house. Go ahead.
I could, Kevin. Like that's the main thing. Like brothers in the world will use to discredit you. It's like, oh, we all done ran through your gal.
That's how a brother in the world discredits you. Oh, bro, come on, bro.
You a simp.
You a simp, bro. You weak. You weak because of her. You cannot have a light woman and be somebody powerful. No, you can't. So what is this telling you? Don't give yourself over to a light woman because it's going to destroy your reputation. And it's going to destroy what you're trying to build. Is that it?
It's a little bit more on.
Come on.
I'm still on.
Yeah.
Keep
Keep reading that.
Come. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man.
Read that again.
For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man.
It kills that whole black woman is God stuff. The woman comes. Everybody comes from the woman. The man, the woman is. Read that again.
Khan. For this Salakia, neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man.
The woman was created for the man. The man was not created for the woman. The woman's job is to be there and help and assist and strengthen and be there by the man's side. Those two working together makes something glorious. That's what it is. So you're going to destroy the thing you're trying to grow if you give yourself over to a light woman. All right? Hopefully that answers the question. Hey, can you go check on just look out the window? Go ahead. Next.
So like I said, if I could, there's a few comments in the chat. The sister said, she said, my husband cheated on me while he was playing basketball with the boys while I was at work. Does he get bad karma? I played basketball with him for years. Men can't handle good women nowadays. Work and come home with no friends. Men like the easy women.
That was all one message? That was two messages? That's the same person? Salakia. How was he cheating on you at the basketball court? Was he cheating with one of the guys? What is I'm confused by how he was cheating on you at the basketball court. Did he sleep with the woman at the free throw line? All right, explain to me the cheating. I'm confused. You gotta give me a little bit more. That was too deep for me. We'll need a little breakdown on that. And what else did she say? What was the second part?
Oh, the second part was she said men can't handle good women nowadays. Work and come home with no friends. Men like the easy women.
The easy women. See, that's where you lost me at. What do you mean about easy? Is the easy woman the woman that don't argue? Or is the easy woman the woman? Because she said work and come home with no friends. Okay, that's not a problem. You working and coming home and having no friends is not the issue. What do you mean easy though? You know, because women that are easy to a woman are called pick-me's. A woman that don't argue, a woman that's by her man is what women call easy women. So the women that are good women are hardworking, you know, they take care of this and they got strong opinions and strong mouths and a strong left hook. That's a hard woman. But you don't want them to have the easy woman. I got to get a little breakdown, sis, to help me understand. Go ahead, sis.
Salakia, sir, if I may. When I was growing up, I was always told the easy girls or women were the ones who were dealing with all the men, like laying down with them.
So you mean easy as in getting promiscuous?
Concept.
A woman that's not promiscuous don't get good men, but the easy women get good men. Okay, so this is my question. Are the easy women getting good men?
Not in my opinion, sir.
Oh, sis, you might need to check what type of man you got, because maybe you don't have a good man because he's going after the easy women. See, in the Isupk, we believe that a man can have more than one wife, right? And with that knowledge, it makes a man keeps his pants binded at the crotch. You know why? Because we understand how serious it is to have sex. So, let me give you an example. How long you been in the truth? 5 years. So what's that? 365 days times 5? Give me that. Somebody look that up. 1,600, 17, 16, 1,700. Do you have at least 25 wives? What about 10? 5? Okay. What about 3? Oh, damn. So with a man knowing that he can have more than one wife, that doesn't unzip his pants and make him go and sleep with everyone. Because men are not light men. But a man that is not a good man, he will go and sleep with everyone. So now, sis, the Bible says, give me what a wicked woman is given to. Let me help you out.
Colonel Concert, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26 and verse 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man.
Let me tell you why it was so easy for y'all to find each other. Because both of y'all are wicked. Because a wicked woman is given to a wicked man. See, you can't conveniently be stupid or taken advantage of. You know, like, you don't want to be the type of woman to say, oh yeah, I met him, he was a 6-figure man, but he took advantage of me and took all my money. You went with him because you thought he was a 6-figure man. Right. So now when you find out the 6 figures come from you, you can't get mad at him because you were trying to take advantage of him. He ended up taking advantage of you because both of you are perfect for each other. Y'all are both evil. And y'all found each other trying to take advantage of one another. Equally yoked. You read that? What was that scripture that the first question was about? Give me back go back to Ecclesiastes. Now you stay right there. Ecclesiastes 7 and whatever. This is what you, 26.
It's the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 7, verse 26. Mm-hmm. Hast thou a wife after thy mind?
This is what men have to find. Not easy women, a wife after your mind. A good woman. You know what I'm saying? You want to meet a woman, you want to tell her, hey, what's going on? Shalom. Shalom, what you Muslim? Nah, I'm an Israelite. Oh, damn, what y'all believe in? Y'all don't eat pork and stuff? Nah, we don't eat pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, none of that. Okay, you won't celebrate Christmas? I'm good. I'm good. Good. Shalom. Because this is what a lot of Negroes do. Yeah, what's up? My name Demetrius. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. And then after you sleep with her, shalom, sis. My name is precinct officer. Yeah, I just want to let you know we married. What? No, nigga. No, we not. Right. I don't. Oh, well, you just a wicked, evil woman then, and you a whore. You a dragon, and you a evil, wicked dragon, and you don't want to be with a righteous man of the Lord. Nigga, shut up. Nigga, she met Demetrius. And you tried to go and sleep with her in the car, and now you mad at her because she want to sleep in the car, nigga. She don't want precinct officer. She don't want precinct officer, of 500, of 22, and now you just a man of the Lord. No, she like the evil man because that's who she met. All right, then. Give them an opportunity from the beginning on what to choose and who to choose. Let them know what they're dealing with from the jump. Don't wait to talk to her for 6 months and then finally tell her you're in the truth. You trapping her, you bamboozling her. Tell her up front what she's getting into so she can either continue or depart. That's what you better do. Or the only reason y'all find each other is because you're both what?
Wicked.
Wicked. Next.
Honorable Khan, so we got a few more questions in the chat.
Mhm.
But brother, I don't know if this is a brother. Not, it says, oh, go ahead.
Sis, go ahead.
Slack and sir, if I may, going
Mhm.
back to that scripture before that woman's question, you're saying giving yourself unto a woman, was it
Light
a light woman?
woman.
So what is the giving yourself unto part?
Marrying her,
Marrying.
being with a light woman, talking to this woman, giving your time to her, sleeping with her, and she's like, you vetted her and you saw that she was light and you still married her. Don't do that. Don't waste your time and hours. Cause damn, now we all got to deal with it. Now she our sister. Now we get a phone call at 3 a.m. Hey, Diamond from the Players Club just got her money took. She was picking all her money up off the floor, and you know that's my rib. I need y'all to come down to the Players Club and help me fight because they took down all Diamond's money. No sweat out. Here we come. We on the way to come and get you and Sparkle. Got to come get you and Sparkle up out of the strip club because this is your wife. And now, since she's your wife, that makes her what?
Our sister.
Now she's my sister. And now we got to walk about the club with Sparkle's ass out and her breasts out. And we got to be like, hey, Shalom, since you toward. No, forget that nigga. And he did it. And now we, the priest of God, standing out there with shields of David's on and the fringes all to the floor with boots on. And they like, man, the Israelites came here last night and wiped the floor with some nigga over Sparkle. We had to whoop a nigga over Sparkle. Y'all better leave Sparkle alone. Come on, Sparkle. Come get in the truth, damn it. Damn, come to class. Or you leave Sparkle where she's at. Leave her there. You mean to tell me you looking over all these sisters in the school to go and get Sparkle? You know why you left her and you didn't want the good sisters in the school? Because a wicked man is given to a wicked woman. You don't want a good woman. You like a hoe because when a hoe leaves you, you know who you can blame it on? The hoe. Give me that scripture in the New Testament when Christ said, don't join no hoe. We don't want to join to the hoes. You keep trying to join us to the hoe. Paul was like, please don't bring the hoes in here. Now she's a daughter of Commander General Hunter because you the son of Commander General Hunter. God damn, come on. Gotta do better. What you got?
Colonel Wakan, sir, this is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 16. What? Know ye not that he which is joined to an harlot is one body? For two, saith he, shall be one flesh.
So now the Bible says two says you're going to be one. When you sleep with her, now you become one with her. Keep going.
Colonel Wakan, sir, verse 17. But he that is joined unto the Lord is one spirit.
Keep going.
Verse 18. Flee fornication. Every sin that a man doeth is without the body, but he that committeth fornication sinneth against his own body.
You sinning against the body. You sinning against yourself and the school. You didn't slept with Sparkle, and now Sparkle is a sister of us. And we got to go and fight in Players Club for Sparkle. Listen now. Don't do that to us, please. Don't do that to our wives. Now we got to go into the strip club to fight for some hoe that ain't trying to be in the truth, that don't want to serve the Lord. She's just your woman. You like what she do for you, and we got to go risk our lives for her. Please, and for the sake of the brotherhood and the sisters that love you, please don't go and marry a light woman. You got some more?
I'm going to skip up verse 15. Know ye not that your bodies are the members of Christ? Shall I then take the members of Christ and make them the members of an harlot?
So now what you going to do? You're going to go and take the body of Christ, which is you, and go and connect it to Sparkle, the harlot. And then come back and be like, y'all should struggle. Duh. You know, Sparkle, you know where she getting that extra money from, huh? Hope you don't think it's from picking up, mopping, sweeping the floor. Sparkle is getting extra money from favors in the VIP. That watch you got, that's the VIP watch. That chain, that came from the VIP. Sparkle ain't your wife, but you can't let her go. Please. Don't give yourself over to a light woman, because we're going to see how light you are. It's going to affect who you are and how everyone looks at you, because now we're going to see that a wicked woman is given to a wicked man. Next.
Colonel Khan, sir. Somebody asked in the chat, it said, do people in other Israelite groups believe that all Israel has the truth, or do they believe that no one has the truth?
That's an excellent question. Anybody know that? Do people in other Israelite groups believe that they have the truth, or do they believe that nobody has the truth? Anybody? Let me see. What you got? Roger?
If I could be wrong, but I believe they'll say somebody originated it, but they'll believe that they have pieces of it, or other groups have pieces of it.
So my question is, do they have the truth, or does nobody have the truth?
Well, I wouldn't say they have the truth.
What would they say?
They have the truth.
So you said they would say that they have the truth.
Like other Israelite groups?
Yeah. So does IUIC think they have the truth?
I've heard them say it, and other groups.
Okay. Anybody else? Khan? So you said the other Israelite groups will say no group has all the truth. Is that what you're saying? That's exactly what they teach. Right. Give me 1 Corinthians chapter 13. Let me show you what they teach. This is their breakdown right here. 1 Corinthians 13. You know what I'm looking for? The prophesying part.
Colonel Khan, this is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 13 and verse 9.
Now, this is what fake Israelite groups teach their people in their organization. They say this: nobody has the truth. We don't have the truth. They don't have the truth. They don't have the truth. None of us have the truth. Read.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 13 and verse 9. For we know in part.
You see what that say right there? Read that again.
For we know in part.
The Bible says that we what?
For we know in part.
Go ahead.
And we prophesy in part.
This is what fake Israelites say. Fake Israelites say we know in part and we prophesy in part. So you know what they believe? Nobody has the truth. Because we got a part of the truth. You got a part of the truth. None of us has all the truth, but we'll find out. Oh, read the next part.
Colonel Wakansa, verse 10. But when that which is perfect is come, then that which is in part shall be done away.
But when Christ comes, then we'll have all the parts. That's what they teach. That is incorrect. The ISUPK is the home of the truth because we're the only ones that claim to have it. They don't claim to have the truth. They have a part of the truth, according to what they say. Now, what does that mean? Let me give you an example of what it means. Okay, go ahead.
Sluggy, if I could, Cap, it basically means we know what's gonna happen, but we can't say the time that it will happen.
Give him a hand. That's what the truth teaches. This is what we know in part looks like. There's going to be a famine in the earth, and there's going to be a plague in the earth. That's what we know in part. We prophesy in part. We know that it's coming, but then when that which is perfect is come, then that which is in part shall be done away. When it happens, then we'll be able to say, see, we told you it was going to happen. We didn't know when COVID was going to happen, but we knew COVID was going to happen. So now we know in part and we prophesy in part. We prophesied the part that we know is going to happen. It's coming. When? I don't know. We know in part. Christ is coming. When? I don't know. But when he comes, we're going to say, see, we told you he was coming. Now, it's the mystery of it is done away. Fake Israelites can't say that they have the truth because they prophesy in part. And they think that means that I only have a section of the truth.
Good, so I think you got one in the chat. He says, if you never left your, I'm assuming, if you never left your whatever, you can't even fix your mouth to say you have the whole picture because even when you get there and see, there's more questions you're gonna want to ask.
I don't know what Buddy talking about. He was too deep for me. He went so deep that I couldn't even understand where he was trying to go. Well, come on now, put the blunt down and rewrite it. Write that in sobriety. All right. Give me the next question.
Colonel Khan, sir.
If you never left the what he said?
Colonel Khan, sir. He said if you never left your whatever, you can't even fix your mouth to say you have the whole picture because even when you get there and there's more questions you'll ask.
Yeah, Buddy gonna be all right. You in the right place, Buddy. What's his name?
Salakia.
His name Salakia?
No.
Yeah, we're gonna call him. We're gonna call him Salakia. Brother Salakia, you in the right place.
Right.
Keep on coming. We forgive you.
Colonel Khan.
Young man Salakia. Keep going. Give me what you got.
Colonel Khan, sir. Got a question. Brother in the chat says, Salakia, sir, if I could, may I get a breakdown of Ezra 7 and 13, Baba Kashah? It references free will, but I know we don't have free will from my understanding.
Second Ezra? Oh, Ezra. Okay. Ezra 7 and 13. Okay.
Colonel Khan, sir, this is the book of Ezra, chapter 7 and verse 13. I make a decree that all they of the people of Israel and of his priests and Levites in my realm, which are minded of their own free will to go up to Jerusalem with thee.
Okay, this is not talking about the free will like we were taught about in church. This is just saying with their own freedom. Just think about it like this. Why are you in class? What did you use? You used your own free will to come to class. This is not like you were destined to be here. This is a part of the destiny. This is just, today I'm going to go to class. Today I'm going to pull up. Today I'm going to watch it online. You know what you could do? You could click right out of this video and go somewhere else with your what? Free will. Free will is not religious. It's your thoughts. You can do what you want to do with your thoughts. And that's what people don't understand. Okay, Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, you have the freedom to do whatever you want to do. You know what you can't choose? Your punishment. And you see, this is perfect to go right into what we was going into, because you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. If you run away from the gun, you get shot in your back and you get no justice. If you defend yourself, what happens? You go to jail for 35 years. So what can you do? Nothing. You're damned if you do and damned if you don't. There is one thing that you can do. And that's what the Lord has been trying to get us to understand forever. He's been trying to get us to use him as the superpower for your life forever. But we've only used the power that our oppressor has given us. We think that the only way to fix our problem is to vote, is to march, is to riot. That's the power they give you. And you still get vilified for it. You still get nothing, nothing ever happens for you doing these things.
Right.
So, what is the most important to do? What does the scripture say to do? Fear God and keep his commandments. This is the whole duty of man. That's what life is about. Obeying the Most High. This free will, this is just saying they did what they wanted to do when they went up to Jerusalem. That's all it's saying. This is not, religious. All right? Any more questions?
Khan, sir. Brother Salakia, he rewrote it. I don't know if you want to read it. Okay. Colonel Khan, sir. So he said, if you never left your body, you can't say you have the whole truth, because when you have an out-of-body experience, you'll have a lot more questions to ask.
I totally understand. Just put the weed down, brother. We want to talk to you in your body. We just want you in the body when you in class. We don't want to talk about your out of body experience. That's when you astro projecting around and flying around. We can't talk about astro projection. Let's just talk about what happens in your body. You know, the white man is the devil in the body, right? Not in the astro projected world. Right. In reality, we're getting unalived, and people are getting off from killing us. What we just saw in the news the other day was a lynching. It was a public lynching in the 21st century. That's what we just saw. These the new lynching. I got a picture. Give me my picture of Buddy with all his partner, with all his counterparts. Show me that. Right there. Pull that picture up. Pull that picture up. Let me show you something. You see that right there? You say, how is this legal? Austin's dad is at a house party with the judge and the DA. That's what's happening. Is that astro projected? Is that out of body experience? No, that's in the body. If you are a judge or a DA and you know the person on trial, you're supposed to give the trial up to another courtroom. That's what you're supposed to do by law. But how are we going to expect for the devil, the most evil people on this earth, to do something righteous? See, what we're talking about is in the flesh. People want to go so spiritual. People want to be so spiritual all the time, and they're dying in their flesh because they're ignoring reality. This is real. This is Austin's father at a house party during all of the trial and everything with the DA and the judge. This is on the internet. This ain't hidden. Right. Did this stop the trial from happening? No. You heard about the Epstein files? You heard about that? Millions of pages of all of the billionaires doing lascivious and evil and disgusting things. Who's lost their jobs? See, that ain't spiritual. Damn. That's in the flesh. And that's what we need to focus on, the things that's in the flesh. It's happening right before you. The problem is, well, your leaders. Go ahead, Dewar.
It's like, Cat, what you saying so heavy too, because like you said, like Trump is their face right now. And yeah. Trump came in and put all his partners in every seat. Anybody that wasn't talking about what he wasn't talking about, they had to go. So it's like they showing you, it's like Trump gave them the blueprint. Put your partners in there, and that's how you win.
Well, guess what? His partners, the partners is all over the courtroom. They showing us all the new cases with everybody partners sitting in the right seat. All these cases that we just seen in the last 2 weeks is because my partners is lined up. Show me the jury.
On what kind, sir?
See that jury. See, this is how the jury should have looked. See the jury? This is how it should have looked. It should have been one of us sitting in the middle just like this. It should have been one of us sitting just like this in the middle of the jury. With a headband on and hair down, looking like this. Do you know why it was none of us in the jury? Let me see if you can grasp why. Because they were looking for someone that was unbiased. And when we all went to the interview, what did we say in the interview? Anybody?
So like, is there that we was gonna be biased?
We was like, listen, I'm gonna just tell the truth. Right. I'm gonna just keep it real. I don't feel like he did nothing wrong, and I'm gonna just tell the truth. It was like, no problem. Thank you. Next. Then another one coming there. Yeah, what's up? What you need? Look, I'm gonna just keep it real. No problem. Thank you. And then the white people came in there. Put them up. Take me off the screen. Put them up alone. They came in there and they said, hey, how you doing? oh no, I'm all about justice and making sure this is fair and right, and that justice is served, and that's all I care about. I'm like, Karen, sure, thank you. Bobby, sure. Tanner, good job. Who else we got here? All of the white people went over there and did what to get on the stand? What did they do?
They lied.
They lied. They lied. You know why you couldn't be? You know why you couldn't get on the stand? Why couldn't you be on the stand? Because what? Let's see.
Because we're not gonna lie.
Because we're too honest. We're too honest. See, you have this thing in your mind about black people that we're liars and we're thieves and we're murderers and we're gangsters. These are the gangsters. Right. These are the thieves and the liars. These are the people that don't have a problem with saying whatever they have to say to get whatever they have to get done. That's why our little brother is going through what he's going through. Go ahead.
Sluggy Cap, if I could, like, it's so heavy too because like I had a jury trial a while back for a little ticket I was fighting, and it's a whole process of when the jurors they put a pool of jurors out there, and both attorneys go back and forth about which jurors they want to remove.
Mm-hmm.
So if your attorney is the oppressor too, they're both working on the same team to remove everybody that's going to have an unbiased opinion. So you thinking you doing better by having a white attorney, but really he's working with the other white attorney
on the same team because they the same family.
Sir.
See, the reason they didn't want no black people involved is because black people and the young black men on the trial have a connection. Right. So they don't want this connection because they're going to sympathize with the black man. Right. Well, guess what? Everybody involved with this case had the same connection. Right. I got a video on my phone where this little white boy was walking around with a picture of a monkey and stamping it on this black dude's back right before you cross the street. And all the white people behind him was like, and let him walk across the street. And they all smirk and they laugh. And he did this for like 5 minutes of the video. And then one white woman took the paper, balled it up, and walked away. And then they walked up to her, gave her some iPods or something, headphones or something. Yeah, and was like, you're the first person that gave a damn, right? What it showed me was how racist everybody still is. Right. And you're trying to believe in your mind that they're not as racist as they were from the 60s and the 40s. They are now in the White House. Right. Those people that used to watch those lynchings as little kids looking up at the tree and smiling are now senators. They're now governors, and they raise their children and their family to hate you forever. Right. You know why you can't see that? Because you go to church. And in church, they've convinced you that not all white people are bad. And you think about that one white lady that one has never showed you any prejudice. And when she goes home, she is the most racist. Right. But she knows how to do her job, just like those jurors. Right. Those jurors knew how to get on that seat. That one white lady knows how to keep you close to her because they are the devil in the flesh, not in the space, not astral projected devil, not under the ground. In the flesh, they are the most evil people on the earth. Give me Matthew. Matthew 23:13.
And if I could, Cap,
go ahead.
Like that's like when they removing them jurors, anybody that they think might have like some little sympathy, that they removing them off they like strike juror 13. And that's the whole process. Is they're judging who's gonna align with their thought process when they choose the jurors.
Exactly. Go ahead.
Colonel Wakan, sir. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 23 and verse 11. but he that is greatest among you shall be your servant.
This is what you got to understand about a leader. You know who you're looking for to lead you? The people that's willing to serve you. You're not looking for somebody that's going to lead you, that's going to take all your money, that's trying to be in the front in the limelight. You're looking for, what did Christ do to prove that he was their leader? Christ said, if I can't do this, you can't be my disciple. What did Christ do to prove that he was their leader? Sisters? Huh? Mike, you on there? Put him up. What's up, Mike? Unmute yourself.
Kind of con, sir. Yeah, I was gonna say, Slag, if I could, about the comment that you was just saying about, you understand, these oppressors that sit in the seat of Moses. Like they learn from their leader today. Look what Donald Trump is doing. You understand? He's taking everybody out of office that he can't trust. You understand? Even Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk was gonna come out and admit that he was in an alternative lifestyle, but then the Epstein files hit, so it wasn't no running. You understand?
Mysteries, but
You know, it ain't no running for this truth, son. It's like
ain't no running, boy. They ain't gonna get away from. Hey, they ain't gonna get away from you with the truth. He said he about to expose that he was living an alternative lifestyle. I believe you, Tamakia, because you're a prophet of God, and you absolutely right. Let me tell you what they don't want you to do. They don't want you to tell the truth, and they don't want us to all become servants. You know what Christ did to prove to his disciples? What did he do? How? What did he do exactly? It was a thing he did that said, if you don't let me do this, you are not my disciples. Say it. It's on.
One thing that Jesus exemplified is saying that he is the great leader. In one way, he served by washing their feet.
Give her a hand. That's what he did. He washed their feet. Peter was like, man, you ain't washing these feet. You see these feet? These feet like this. And on top of each other. Christ was like, man, if you don't let me wash these feet, then you can't be my disciple. But then if that's the case, then wash my hands and wash because I'm down. Christ's disciples have to be servants. Is your pastor a servant? No, he's not a servant. That pastor at Wife Annual Day, he's sitting up on the throne in front of the church like this, like overlord, right. Like the overlord, like he's he's the most high. Right. You know why? Because he doesn't understand what Christ said. He said, the greatest amongst you shall be what?
The great, Salakia, but he that is greatest among you shall be your servant.
Keep going.
Colonel Wakan, sir, verse 12. And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased.
And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be put low. He shall be abased. Go ahead.
Colonel Wakan. And he shall humble himself, Salakia, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted.
Let me tell you why this is so important, because you have to understand what's going on in the world today. We in the Isupk, we're going out to all the marches, and we're talking to the people to let the people know where to find good shepherds. The flock is scattered. The flock is scattered into Christianity, Egyptology, Islam, spirituality. That's a new one. Everybody, I ain't religious, I'm spiritual. What is spiritual? I smoke weed, I have threesomes. I believe in God. I got a lot of info, I get downloads. I hug trees, I don't wear no shoes in the grass. And, God is with me. Well, our religious leaders have made us all say, you know what? I don't really know what's right no more. So I'm going to just go on my own spiritual journey. Keep going.
Colonel Wakan, sir, verse 13. But woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye have shut up the kingdom of heaven against men.
Let me tell you what happened. The Lord is mad at you because you've shut the kingdom up. You've stopped people from opening their mind to the truth. Now they're closing their mind to the Bible, to God, to all of the work of the Lord, because they tired of being taken advantage of. Keep going.
Colonel Wakan, sir. For ye neither go in yourselves, neither suffer ye them that are entering to go in.
You don't go in, you don't help the hood, you don't fix the hood, and anybody that go, you say, "Oh, what you going over there for? Why you helping them? They don't want no help. They all on drugs. They like being on drugs. I'm not going over there. I'm not helping them folks." Keep going.
Colonel Wakan, verse 14. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye devour widows' houses, and for a pretense make long prayer. Therefore ye shall receive the greater damnation.
You gonna receive what?
The greater damnation.
Yeah, you doing all this praying and yelling on the streets and crying and hollering and passing out. Because you deceived the people, you're gonna get more damnation. See, the scripture says that the devil and the false prophet is going to be destroyed together. Can you imagine that? That means your oppressor and his Sambo and his coon. Right. They got to go together. Keep going.
Colonel Wakan, sir. Verse 15. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye compass sea and land to make one proselyte, and when he is made, ye make him twofold more the child of hell than yourselves.
Do you know about all the missionary moves that the Christians is doing? They making missionaries all in the Philistines and Fiji. They going all over the world, and they just making Christians out of everybody. And it said that they hypocrites, and they go all across the sea and they make proselytes. But what?
And when he is made, ye make him twofold more the child of hell than yourselves.
But what you end up doing is you're making them worse than they would have been before. You should have left them in the hood. They would have been better in the hood than to come into your church. You made them twofold more of the children of hell. What you see happening right now is, with all these cases that's happening, this is breaking the hearts of black people. And I seen a video the other day with a young black man standing on the balcony of his apartment, and he blew his brains out. He blew his brains out, and he was just slumped over the rail, leaking all over the floor. And I understood exactly why he did it. Because there was nowhere else for him to go. In his mind, whatever he was into, there was no way out. And that is where black and Hispanic minds are right now. You're running from ICE. You're running from the police. You can't get a loan. You can't get your credit score too bad. You can't get no money. You can't get a job. You got a felony. You got all this going on. It's like everywhere you turn, it is something that is stopping you from being the best that you could be. You got the will and the zeal. You want to do right. But it's just everywhere you turn, something is stopping you. Then you go home and your baby mama is fighting you. You know, she calling the family, she calling the hood. She got you talking about you on social media. She just, everything is everywhere you look. Your family don't love you. Your family and friends say the hell with you. You ain't gonna be nothing. Then you say, you know what? I'm gonna take matters into my own hand. I'm going to escape. It's because they don't see a way out. Right. It's our job to let them see it. That young man that unallowed himself, you know who I blame that on? Who I blame it on?
The leaders.
No. I don't blame the leaders. Tamakia?
It's like I don't know if I can say it, but the devil that the Bible speaks of, sir.
No, I don't blame it on the devil either.
Oh, okay.
Sis, you want to say something? Yes.
I believe that it starts in the community. I believe that when you take the family out, then you remove the community. And so many people, once they level up financially, emotionally, etc., they move out of the community and go other places. Mm-hmm. And I feel that as a community, a black community, we let each other down.
Yes, that's absolutely true. But you know what? I don't blame the community.
It's like Cap us.
I blame you. I blame you. You, me. I blame all of us because we're not doing enough for him to know that there is a place of safety. We're not doing enough. All the camp speakers we doing, all the videos we posting, all the stuff that we doing, we not doing enough if brothers don't think that there is a way out. With everything that we do, it's not enough. Because our job is to do what?
Gather the sheep.
Yeah, it's to gather the sheep. Serve. That's our job. Our job is to serve. And the people don't know where the servants are. They don't know where to serve the people that serve at. We got more work to do. You understand? We got a whole lot more work to do. And that's why it's important to have a woman that's not a light woman. Because you need someone that's going to support you in the servitude that you have to do. You don't need nobody to look at you and what you're doing and saying, like, oh, you just wasting time. The fact that that young man unalived himself is because we too focused on what everybody else got to say about us. We have to, we got, Christ gave his life. Matter of fact, I got a video I want to show you. Give me, before we go there, give me John 10:7.
Come on, sir.
John 10:7. Right there.
Colonel Wakansa, this is the book of John, chapter 10 and verse 7. Then said Yahushua unto them again, Verily, verily, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep. Verse 8. All that ever came before me are thieves and robbers.
You hear what Christ said? Christ said, I'm the door to the sheep. All that came before me were what?
Were thieves and robbers.
Who came before Christ?
The Pharisees and Sadducees.
Yeah, and who else did everybody love? Go ahead.
John the Baptist.
John the Baptist. John the Baptist was before Christ. John the Baptist is saying, all that came before me are thieves and robbers. Keep going.
Colonel Wakan. But the sheep did not hear them.
But the what?
But the sheep did not hear them.
The sheep didn't listen to them. They came, but nobody really understood what they were saying. Keep going.
Colonel Wakan, verse 9. I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved, and shall go in and out and find pasture.
I'm the way. And if anybody listens to what I'm saying, then they going to get what they need. That's what we're trying to get people to understand. If anybody come up in here and listen, we're going to give them what they need to save their life. But if they don't come, at least the least we can do is present it to them. Put it in their face. Make it to where it's undeniable. Keep going.
Colonel Wakan, verse 10.
Man, I can't find this video.
The thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and to destroy.
What's the thief's job?
To steal and to kill and to destroy.
The thief cometh not but to kill, steal, and destroy. That's what we see happening in the earth. We're seeing the thief doing what he does. Keep going.
Colonel Wakan. I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly.
But I've come that he may have life more abundantly. That's what I've come. That's what you're looking for. This whole thing that we're doing is to have an abundant life. What is abundant life? The riches and all that you want, you're going to get that after you give Christ what he wants. The video I'm trying to find, it's a man that's in the mafia. And the man in the mafia said this. He said, you can't join the mafia unless you do something that's unforgivable. Something you can't come back from. It's like money, money is nothing. Family friend. You find this video. If you can find it, then I'm going to just stop. He was standing outside. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Keep reading the scripture that we had so you can find the scripture. Sign this video. Because this video is going to help you understand what Christ wants from you.
It's the book of, you want verse 8, Cap?
Yeah, come
on. It's the book of John, chapter 10, verse 8. All that ever came before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not hear them. Verse 9. I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved, and shall go in and out and find pasture. Verse 10. The thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly.
Go ahead.
Verse 11. I am the good shepherd.
I'm the what?
I am the good shepherd.
That's the problem with our community. We don't got no good shepherds. Oh, I found it. Oh, yes, sir. I am the good shepherd, and what?
I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep.
What does the good shepherd do?
Giveth his life for the sheep.
That's why it's our fault. It's our fault because we have to give more. We don't take. That's what the bad shepherds do. They take from everybody. We give to everybody. Keep going.
Kind on kind. But he that is a hireling.
But he is the what?
A hireling.
Like that lawyer.
A hireling.
Go ahead.
And not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming and leaveth the sheep.
That's what they did to their young brother, Carmelo. They saw the wolf coming and they left him. Nobody stood for him. They gave that young brother 35 years for defending his life from bullies. But what they do to Kyle Rittenhouse? Right. Kyle Rittenhouse, y'all remember Kyle Rittenhouse? Kyle Rittenhouse had a assault rifle. This young brother had a knife. And he is walking free. He went and saw the president. He went and met with a lot of different people. He was put on TV shows. And this young black brother is going to jail for 35 years. You know why? Because there was a hireling that was over that young brother's life. And he saw the wolf coming. And he did what? Keep going?
Kind on kind. But he that is a hireling and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming and leaveth the sheep and fleeth, and the wolf catcheth them and scattereth the sheep.
That's what's been happening to us for so long. We've been getting ate up, caught, and destroyed. Let me tell you what your king wants from you. Give me that video.
Let
me show you something. This is what Christ wants from us. You think coming to serve the Lord is going to be fun and all of that. Let me show you what the Lord wants from you. Go ahead, play this video.
A member, a real member, until you did something you could never take back. And I think it's the most uncomfortable lesson about partnership I have ever learned. Inside Cosa Nostra, there was a level called made man. To become one, you had to commit an irreversible act. Something that, I don't know, that could never be undone. Something that tied you to the family forever. And once it was done, there is no exit, no escape, no second thoughts, no going back.
You know what the Lord wants from you that you can do, that you can never unreverse, and you can never go back to? You know what he wants you to do? Somebody tell me, what does Christ want you to do that you can't undo?
He wants you to give your life for the sheep.
He wants you to die. He wants you to be born again. That's something you can't undo. See, that's the thing that people think. They don't understand this part about following Christ. Christ wants you to join the mafia. He wants you to join the disciples. And how did disciples prove to Christ that he was real? That they was real? Peter was hung upside down. And how do you prove to the Most High that you're real? How did Abraham prove? He said, Abraham, take your son upstairs on top of the mountain and sacrifice him to me. What did Abraham say? Come with
Kinda with
con. Hey boy, come on, let's go up here. I gotta go handle some business. Okay, daddy. What we doing? We finna go get a Lord a sacrifice. That's what we about to do. Oh, okay. Well, where's the lamb? The Lord will provide it. Come on. That's what he said. He took his son that he waited on for 100 years, laid him on the altar, picked up the knife, and the Lord's like, damn, nigga, stop. Okay, good job. I believe you. Now, I can trust you. That's what the Lord wants. How the Lord know he can trust you? Because you said, Lord, I believe in you. As soon as you get mad, you smoke a cigarette. As soon as you get mad, you go back to your old ways. As soon as you get mad, you go right back to what you've always done. Is that somebody you want to trust? Go ahead.
Damn, Cap. If I could, like, that's such a heavy thing. I don't know if this is too much of a tangent, but like since we know like Christ was Isaac, did he like being a child and seeing that you was about to get sacrificed by your father? Like that's a whole nother level of like, damn, like my pops really like everything he talking about the Lord.
He for real.
He for real.
He not a hypocrite. He not a Pharisee. My father is about this serving God stuff. Yeah, that's
he did. Like, was that how he down? I guess how you said, like he was downloaded it. Like, okay, I know what I got to do now. Like, I gotta.
Christ read them records and was like, I understand it now. I see what you want me to do. I see how serious this is to you. Go ahead.
So like, could you use that as like a precept for like I have to take this cup, or like you know?
Yeah, because Christ didn't want to take the cup, and he was so mad that his disciples wouldn't suffer with him. He was like, just stay woke with me for a little bit while I go and pray. I just want y'all to bear the burden with me. I just need somebody to, as I'm praying, I need somebody to be like, man, my nigga up there struggling. I come back down, you be like, you good? That's all Christ wanted. All Christ wanted was you good? He come back, everybody sleep. He like, man, y'all couldn't even suffer with me for a little bit. He like, don't worry about it. Y'all ain't strong enough for this. They wouldn't have made it in the mafia. They wouldn't have made it. Because they couldn't do this. They couldn't do something simple. Keep going.
It sounds brutal, but the logic behind it is something every entrepreneur needs to understand, deeply understand. A man who can live will eventually live. A man who hasn't risked anything will not fight when things get hard.
A man who hasn't fought for anything, he will not fight for it when it gets hard. If you ain't risking nothing, if you ain't taking no risk, then when things get hard, you could just back out. You don't have nothing invest into this. What happens to you when you come into the truth? You get persecuted. You start to lose your friends, your family, your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your kids, your wife. Everybody start to leave. Everybody, you in a cult, you losing your mind, you ain't celebrating Christmas, you ain't eating pork, you just an evil, wicked. You lose everything. Christ is like, I see you. Okay. I'll give them back to you. That's nothing. That's a season. But you was willing to go through this season with me. Keep going.
A man with 1 foot already at the door is not your partner. He's your temporary employee with a contract. Now, hear me carefully. I'm not telling you to do anything illegal. I'm telling you the cleanest version of this principle. The one that built every great company in history. Every big company. A real partnership requires that both sides risk something they cannot get back. Money is easy to risk. Money can be made again. The real risk is reputation, time, identity, comfort. The hours of your lives that you can't refund. The friends you'll lose betting on this idea. the image of yourself as a stable professional person. I have made the biggest mistakes of my career by partnering with people who risk nothing. The partners who stayed were the ones who burned the bridge behind them. People with no exit become the most powerful builders on earth. Not because
Stop. The people with no exit become the most powerful builders. What's your exit? What's going to make you turn back? See, everybody, people come into the truth and they leave a little bridge over here so they can escape. They have a little ladder they can drop down and roll down and go and escape back into who they used to be. I always use a caterpillar and a butterfly because once a caterpillar goes into the cocoon, he has no exit. He can't turn back. He can't be a caterpillar or a butterpillar. He can't. Once he go into that cocoon and do that time, when he come out, he's stuck. You are stuck. When you come in here and you get that oil poured on your head and you say your name 3 times, you stuck. And you don't even know it. You think it's just a game. And I'm trying to help you understand that you are entering a covenant with the Lord. This is not a light thing. Do not take you getting your name in this place as if it's something light, because this is the secret place of the Most High. You shall dwell under the shadow of the Almighty in here. You think this is just some little place, and that's fine. But that's why a lot of times I don't even want to give people names for your own safety. You're like, but I didn't do my time. I done my 90 days. I'm ready for my name. You want a name so you can post it on Facebook. If you get 20 likes, you're gonna leave the truth. Why I ain't get 150 likes? You're gonna be mad. If you don't like your name, you're gonna leave the truth. Imagine coming to the school, getting a name you don't like, and then you like, oh, I don't like that name. That ain't it. That ain't what I thought my name was gonna be. And then the oil is on your head, still dripping, and you done made your mind up that you was gone. You know why? Because you haven't sacrificed anything yet. You haven't gone through anything. I'm telling you, just don't play with the Lord. Keep going. Finish it.
Colonel McCann, sir.
They are trapped because they are committed. The world calls this risk. I call this the only honest signal of who is really with you. So next time someone asks you to be your partner, watch what they're willing to put on the table. If they risk nothing, they will give you nothing when things get hard.
That's what Christ said. If you risk nothing, you'll give me nothing when things get hard. You'll run. You'll fold. What is your king telling you? Risk it all. Put all your chips in. Because a hireling, he gonna run. He gonna flee because he don't have no risk involved. Go ahead.
If I could, Cap. So that's why John the Baptist will be leasing the kingdom, because he wouldn't risk his reputation to follow Christ.
John the Baptist had the biggest reputation. To this day in 2026, people are still getting baptized to this day. They are getting John's baptism. Still to this day. John was famous in the nation. Still to this day, he's the most famous. He couldn't give it up. You know how many people that he had loving him? John, oh John, oh John. You know what it didn't do? It didn't save him. John's head was offered up on a platter to a white woman. John's head was offered up to a white woman. You know why? For saying what was right. No man can buy thee. Nobody's going to save you from God. You think voting is going to fix it? Nobody's going to save you from God. What's going on in the earth? Why are we seeing all these things happening? God is doing it. That's who's doing it. The Lord is doing it and showing you in all these different scenarios that you can't run from him. He's showing you that, okay, you can defend yourself. Vengeance is mine. I will repay. Don't touch him. Run. You can't run from them. It's like you put your hand on the wall and a serpent come. You remember the scripture in Amos? He's showing you there is nowhere to run or hide. You better do what I told you to do. Go ahead.
The Mikey had a precept, sir. Salakia.
Hold on, I got one more precept, Mike. Let me get this precept. I gotta get this one because this the one. Give me 1 Peter 5 and 2.
Colonel Wakan, sir, this is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 5 and verse 2. Feed the flock of God.
What do you do?
Feed the flock of God.
You better feed the Lord's flock. Go ahead.
Which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind.
This is your job in here. Take the oversight. Everything that's going on, you should take the oversight of the neighborhood, of the community, of everything around you, and not for filthy lucre. Not for Rolexes, not for new cars, not for that, for the people to have a ready mind. Ready for what? For the war that's coming to them. Right. Get their mind right because we at war. You think what they doing to our little young men and women, snatching our babies up and putting them in cages, deporting our brothers and sisters and stopping us from coming together, you think that's not a war tactic? You keep seeing all these events talking about black and brown, black and brown, black and brown. And now they start snatching the brown people away from the black, and you don't see that that's a tactic? You need to be ready of the mind. Keep going.
Colonel Wakan, sir. Verse 3. Neither as being lords over God's heritage, but being examples to the flock.
Don't take the example and don't be lords over the people. All right, now I'm the new lord over the people. This is what you better do. Send all your tax money to me. Give me. That ain't what your job is. Your job is to be an example. Your job is to show the people how God is real. How can you show them how God is real? All right, hey, how you doing, everybody? My name is Priest Cam. I used to sell drugs. I used to rob. I used to do this. Dang, me too. Dang, I used to do that too. And I ain't done that in over these many years. I used to do this and that, and you know, you can do it too. Dang, I sure appreciate you telling me that testimony, because that sure helped my spirit out. Because I thought I wasn't gonna never be able to stop. Hey, how you doing? My name is Officer this and this and that. And I used to smoke weed and I used to smoke crack and I used to do this and I was a pimp and I had 10 hoes and dang, me too. I didn't think none of y'all was on that. And I changed and I don't do none of that no more. What are you showing them? God. You are showing them the power of the Lord, and you're showing them how real the Lord is. That's your job, to be an example to the flock. Keep going.
Colonel Wakan, sir. Verse 4. And when the chief shepherd shall appear, ye shall receive a crown of glory.
When the chief shepherd, see, you are just a shepherd, but when the chief shepherd shall appear, he gonna see you in the example you've shown. He gonna put a crown on your head. And he gonna say, my good and faithful servant, you have been faithful over a few things, but now I will make you ruler over many. Keep going.
Colonel Wakan. Ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away. Verse 5. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yea, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility. For God resisteth the proud, and giveth grace to the humble.
He like, listen, all you younger brothers that's coming into school, listen to the men over you. Listen to the men above you. And be humble. Not with pride. Not with, just trying to be over one another, but with humility, with brotherhood. That's what you should do. Keep going.
Colonel Wakan, verse 6. Humble yourselves humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, and that he may exalt you in due time.
Humble yourself before the Lord, so the Lord will raise you up. Keep going. Casting what?
Casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you.
Giving the Lord your problems. That's what we do. We cast our cares upon the Lord. Now, let me show you what. Give me that video of the sister talking. Let me show you what our people got to go through. Let me show you. There is no place to run to get away from this. Listen to this, sister.
Prosecutor. Let her talk. This was a legal lynching that happened in here today. Exactly what happened. We can't hear you. I said, as a former prosecutor, this was a legal lynching that happened in this slaughterhouse. This is a slaughterhouse. This is not.
You know what she called this place? A slaughterhouse. Who goes into the slaughterhouse? Sheep. That's who going there. This is a slaughterhouse. Why? Why is she using this analogy of sheep? Because we have always been sheep led to the slaughter. This ain't nothing new. We are the people of God, and our shepherds have been leading us to the slaughterhouse for thousands of years. And we still don't realize that we are the people of God. We don't understand it. Keep going.
Not a courthouse. He had no chance. This courthouse is designed when you would come here and you look like us to slaughter you. Absolutely. That judge intentionally stealed us from being able to have a legal right to see what the fuck was going on in this case for a motherfucking reason. Because
first of all, you hear the language of this sister? You hear the vernacular? You would say, this ain't no 1960 vernacular. This ain't no 1950. You know what's starting to happen more and more with the people? People are angry. People ain't worried about decorum no more. That's good. That is good. You know what God says about anger? He said, oppression maketh a wise man mad. That's what happened. And he said that a gift destroys the heart. You know what we don't want no more? Don't give me no money. Don't give me no gift. Don't give me nothing to kind of pacify my anger. I'm mad. That's what you better be. Or we're going to be standing in front of a courthouse for your kids. If you're not able to see the danger, if you're not able to see how close this is to home, these young men are our brothers and cousins and nephew. If you ask enough questions, he your cousin. You be like, damn, you from where? Oh, damn, you ain't Shirley? What's your last name? See, she married and they changed her last name, but you really you my second. Damn, you know how small the world is. This is your family. But because it's not touching home, well, that shoulder is hurt. That shoulder is sad. What's happening? No. If you don't take it serious, you're going to be crying over yours next. Keep going.
No, when we have access, we don't play up.
You know who was crying and saying this? 5 months ago? 3 months ago? Who was doing this? Standing in front of the court and saying all of this. Who was doing this? The Lord Cole. Who was doing this 3 or 4 months ago? Anybody? Mexicans. That's who was doing it. Mexicans was getting snatched up by ICE. They had ICE all over the airports. They had ICE all over the train station. And guess what black people were saying? This ain't got nothing to do with me. This ain't got nothing to do. This ain't my family. Well, guess what God said? Oh, you need your family to be hurt? Give me the tribe of Judah. Oh, y'all don't care about Issachar and Naphtali and Ephraim. Ephraim lights was out. Manasseh lights is out. The Cubans lights was out all this time. The Puerto Ricans lights was out. And what are we doing? Ain't got nothing to do with me. All right, no problem. Let me get the tribe of Judah up front. Keep going.
About our people. So how do he silence us? He closed the fucking case so we can't see what the fuck is going on. Also the reason he shut down black media from coming, he only had these white motherfuckers up in that courthouse so that they could tell the wrong fucking story about Carmelo Anthony. And they could tell the white story about the domestic terror, because that's what they were. Those twins are domestic racist terrorists. Make no motherfucking mistake. That judge fucked him. That prosecutor fucked him. There was no, as a former prosecutor, they did not meet their motherfucking burden. They did not prove intent. They did not prove it knowingly. But they had them white, dumb motherfuckers on their jury for a reason. When they pick their jury like that, that's designed because they know that their people are not smart as us. We can read through the bullshit. They follow their bullshit and believe what they say. So when we are out here discrediting ourselves, it's giving them an advantage. They know how to divide
what you
us.
said, when we out here discrediting ourselves, saying that black people is the problem. Well, this, we got to do better. That's giving them the power. When are we going to stop blaming ourselves for, maybe he shouldn't have had a knife on him. He shouldn't have had a gun. Why do we keep trying to find a loophole so that everybody else could get away with doing what they want to do to us? Go ahead, sis.
Salakia, sir, if I may. I remember they were doing that with Sandra Bland when whatever happened with her at that police station. They were like, well, why was she talking to him like that?
George Floyd, same thing. Why everybody, there's always, they show you a picture of an old case, something that happened 10 years ago. Why did he had a old case, a pistol case? We keep discrediting ourselves, and it's giving them power over us. We got to say, the hell with that. I don't care if he had a knife on him. I don't care if he had a Uzi on him. He didn't pull it on you. I don't care what you got to say. We got to start being racist. That's what we're going to have to do. Don't worry about it. You don't want to be racist? Let's just wait till we standing up and crying for your job. Then let's see how liberal you'll be then. If we don't stand up and start to only care about our own people, all of us will be standing in front of a courtroom crying for not getting justice. That's what God is showing you. God is showing you that Deuteronomy 28 and 68 is still in play. No man shall save you. You can't vote your way out of this. You can't do anything to stop this because this is God's judgment. And it doesn't need a courtroom. God's judgment doesn't need a courtroom. Keep going.
Colonel Wakana, sir.
And that's through the court system. And they silenced us from the court system. They silenced us from having access. Had these people out here like a fucking Hunger Games to have access to a trial that set Carmelo up to have an unfair advantage. When you see that motherfucking prosecutor, ask him, why do he have a settlement with the civil case for harassing 7 white women at this fucking office? And they still employ him.
Can I get some of that? He shouldn't even have a job. He shouldn't even have a job because he's a harasser. He has a job. Why? Because he's white. And everybody working there is his partners. Partners don't fire partners. You know why? Because they're what? What are they? What are they? Racist. That's why. It seems like racism is it seems like it work if you use it. It's like the biggest, it's like the Joker. It's like somebody told you not to play the Joker in the spades game. You playing spades and you got a Joker now. You can't play that because that's a Joker. That's not fair. It's not fair for you to play the Joker. But I mean, I got it. Nope. That's Jokerish. It's Joker. You're wrong. And then they go, Joker. And you like, dang. They played the baby joke on me. I thought I couldn't play the. Nah, I ain't never said you couldn't play the baby joker. The biggest card that you have is the race card. And everybody else is using it. The Asians are using it. They got rights. And they don't vote. The East Indians are using it. Do you know that there's an East Indian side of town everywhere? There's an Asian side of town. There is a Chinatown. Where's the Negro? Where the Negro town at? Huh? You don't got one of them. And you vote. They don't. And nobody calls them racist. When you walk in the nail shop, how many black people do you see in there? And they're not racist. How many? That's the only black people is the customers. But if you have a business that's only with black people, where's the white people? What I'm trying to get you to understand is God gave you if the Lord wanted us all together, then the Tower of Babel would have been perfect. The Lord gave us all different languages because he doesn't even want us all to talk to each other. He said, look, you talk to who you understand. So you like, oh, okay, well, that's who I go over there with them. I said, hey, man, what's going down? Oh, I go over here with him. That's the Lord separated you because he never wanted us all together because he's smarter than you. Because if you put everybody together on top of each other, who carries all the weight? People at the bottom. So you know what the Lord do? The Lord gives everybody their own space. And because you're ignorant, you don't know how the Lord works. Give me Ezekiel 34. This is my last scripture. I'm done. 34:2.
Colonel Wakan, sir, this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 34 and verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
Son of man, prophesy against the shepherds of Israel. Prophesy and say unto them, thus said the Lord God unto the shepherds, woe be to the shepherds of Israel that do feed themselves. Should not the shepherds feed the flocks?
Who was the shepherds supposed to feed? The flocks, not themselves. Imagine you a shepherd and all you doing is making sure you eat, and the sheep out there bye all day and night. They just hungry. But what you doing? Yeah, keep that money coming. You're a horrible shepherd. You're a horrible leader. Keep going.
Colonel Wakan, verse 3. Ye eat the fat, and ye clothe ye with the wool. Ye kill them that are fed, but ye feed not the flock.
You eat the fat, you clothe yourself in the best, but you don't feed the people that are really hungry. Keep going.
Verse 4. The disease have ye not strengthened.
You ain't strengthened the people that need strength. Keep going.
Neither have you healed them that which was sick. Neither have you bound up that which was broken. Neither have you brought again that which was driven away. Neither have you sought that which was lost. But with force and with cruelty ye have ruled them.
You did what?
With force and with cruelty have you ruled them.
You know what you have done though? You said $1,200. That ain't enough. Go back and get the rest of the money before you come up here. Shut the doors. Everybody shut the doors. That's what you said. You ruled over them. And you told them that what they've given is not enough. Keep going.
Verse 5. And they were scattered because there is no shepherd. And they became meat to all the beasts of the field when they were scattered. My sheep wandered through all the mountains and upon every high hill.
This is important. Blacks and Hispanics, you wander through all the mountains. You know who the mountains are? The governments. The scriptures say, you look to the hill from which cometh your help, but your help cometh from the Lord. Your help doesn't come from Capitol Hill.
Right.
Your help doesn't come from Mars Hill. Your help doesn't come from the 7 hills or the mountains. the high governments. That ain't who you look up to. But that's where you're wandering. You're wandering amongst the governments of everybody. So now you in America, you in the UK, you're in London, you're in France, you're in China, you're all over the world looking for the right government to protect you. But my flock, what?
Wakan. But my flock was scattered upon all the face of the earth, and none did search or seek after them.
Because the shepherds ain't looking for the people. Where do we set our schools up at? In the rich part of town? What do we set up at? We try to find the nearest homeless shelter. We're like, where are all the crackheads at? Okay, let's find a building right where the crackheads at. Why? Because we seeking for the sick. We're looking for the diseased. We're looking for the blind and the lame and the people that nobody care about. That's who Christ taught. That's who he was looking for. That's who he had compassion on. Go ahead.
Wakan, verse 7. Therefore, ye shepherds, hear the word of the Lord. As I live, said the Lord God, surely because my flock became a prey, and my flock became meat to every beast of the field, because there was no shepherd. Neither did my shepherds search for my flock, but the shepherds fed themselves and fed not my flock.
That's what we've been seeing all of our community. We became a prey. Everybody eating off of us. Everybody getting rich off of us. And who's feeding them to who? We are being fed to them by the shepherds. They're like, hey, you need some good food? I got some right here. Negroes. Here you go. You need some good food? Let me give you some of these Mexicans. Let me give you some of these Puerto Ricans. Get some good food. I'm telling you, I'm eating off of them. You see me, huh? I'm shining. I got a new jet out there. Man, these niggas are sponsoring all that. Keep going.
So verse 9. Therefore, O ye shepherds, hear the word of the Lord. Thus said the Lord God, behold, I am against the shepherds, and I will require my flock at their hand, and cause them to cease from feeding the flock. Neither shall the shepherds feed themselves any more, for I will deliver my flock from their mouth, that they may not be meat for them.
Let me tell you what the Lord's doing right now. That's why we got to get out and we got to let everybody know. Verse 28. We got to let everybody know that the Lord is delivering you from the church. The Lord is delivering you out of Christianity and out of Islam and Egyptology and all of that. And now it's time to come home. It's time to come to the good shepherd. Keep going.
Verse 28. And they shall no more be a prey to the heathen.
To the who?
To the heathen.
Go ahead.
Neither shall the beasts of the land devour them.
You know why he called them the beasts of the land? Because when we were in the garden, the Lord called the other nations the beast of the field. And the Lord said that there was one beast that was more subtle than all the other beasts of the field. And who was that beast that was the most subtle of all the other beasts? The serpent. He was the most subtle beast of the field. Why were they beasts of the field? Because we were in the pasture. We were in the garden. Because the children of Adam were of the flock. But everybody else outside the garden were the beasts of the field round about the garden. Well, no more shall the what?
No, Salakia. And they shall no more be a prey to the heathen, neither shall the beast of the land devour them.
The beast of the who?
The beast of the land devour them.
Go ahead.
But they shall dwell safely, and none shall make them afraid.
Let me tell you something. Come up in the truth and serve the Lord. You don't got to be afraid of nothing. You don't have to worry about nothing. Because the Lord is going to provide all your needs. All you got to do is be in the right place. Right. The Isupk is the right place. We are the home of the truth. We do have the truth. Other Israelite groups say they don't have the truth. We don't say that. We got the truth. Right. We got it. So that's it. It's short or long?
Sister says, Salakia, what's the difference between disciple and apostle?
The disciples were followers of Christ. The apostles were followers of Peter. The apostles followed Peter, and they were. That's just the simplest way to put it. Next.
Colonel Khan, brother said, can I get a breakdown of 1 Corinthians 6 and 18? I think we read it earlier. I don't know if he caught it though.
Come on, what did it say? What's the question?
Just general breakdown. 1 Corinthians 6 and 18. Flee fornication. Every sin that a man doeth is without the body, but he that committeth fornication.
Read that.
Colonel Khan, sir.
Okay, next.
That's it, sir.
That's it. All right, with that, we're going to. Tamaki had a question? Mark, you got your hand up?
Yeah, kind of, sir. I just kind of want to add to what you were saying, if you want to.
Go ahead.
All right, kind of. Can I get 1 John chapter 2 and verse 19?
This is the book of 1 John chapter 2 and verse 19. They went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us. But they went out that they might be made manifest. They were not all of us.
You understand? And that's kind of what we're going through when we see the John Baptist of the day. You understand? The false prophets and the Pharisees here today. Like they not helping us. They continuously scattering the flock. And that's what's making the number so low, the 1/3. You understand? When even the disciples and apostles prayed that all Israel be saved. But there's no way in fact that they can all be saved unless they come under command of Jerry and Hannah, sir. It's like I just want to add that.
Hey, that's the truth.
We are not affiliated with no other Hebrew Israelite group.
That's the truth. All right. Give him a hand because let me tell you what makes it so true. Because everybody is looking for help. And what we're trying to do is stop people from unaliving themselves or self-medicating. Self-medication is what we call today drug addiction. And the only way to stop drug addiction is to give people hope. That's it. That's all they need. We're stronger than white people. We're stronger than everybody else. That's why they don't give you medicine. You get sick, what they tell you? Go take a nap. You be all right. You cool. But when a white man gets sick, they give him the strongest medicine. And he becomes a addict because it's too strong for him. What they tell you? Oh, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. You strong. They know that. They know that you're strong. And that's fine. But now what we're going to do is teach each other how not to be addicts. We're going to teach each other how to be men and women of the Lord and how to fight that lust to try to suppress the pain. The pain is good if you learn how to use it. You can use that pain and that frustration and that anxiety for something to benefit you and your family and your children. That's what we teach you. We teach you how to use this thing in you, or we teach you how to use your pain so that you don't become victim to it. That's our job. Yahaji, you got something to say? You good?
Real quick, Cap, I was gonna say to what you were saying. You give a white man drugs, he get addicted. I know it was this one show I used to watch called Shameless, and it was a white man named Frank on there. He was like an old white man, and he would purposely get injured, or when he did get injured, and they gave him like morphine, opioids, methamphetamine, all the biggest, strongest drugs, and he would purposely injure himself to go back, and he got addicted, and he ended up dying from drug addiction. But us, we get ginger ale and some Neosporin, and we right back outside playing.
Aloe vera plant. And they tell you to, take a nap and you'll be all right. After you get shot. You get shot, and with the bullet wound, they tell you get your little aloe vera and drink some coconut water or something. So that's it. The war.
Good too. That's heavy because like us trying to be like the white man, when we get a little bread, we trying to pull up. We trying to take drugs to cope, and we the ones with all the goddamn problems.
That's right. That's right. All right. With that, we're gonna pass the class over to precinct officer Yahaja. Give him a hand.
We are the Isupk style of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister come to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, a teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment which can be found in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and also in the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Means 10th in the Hebrew, ma'asharah, 10% of every penny or any increase the Lord gives you. Give the treasury department or teacher, priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Upcoming holy convocations we have. Memorial of the blowing of trumpets. First day of the 7th month, September 11th, 2026. This can also be found in the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verses 24 and 25. Remind Akim and Aqua to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to become a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and or scarf. This concludes the security announcements.
With that, imagine you get courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Imam Shabbat, Imagine, Barak, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahshua, Bragatha, Yahweh Matah, so Imagine, Sister Stan, we're going to give a courtesy salute to the sister. Men of Israel, Imagine Shabbat, Imagine, Barak, Yahweh, Shema, Hashem, Yahweh, Yahweh, Shema, Allah, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. What you just said was God watch over you in the name of Jesus. Yahweh Basan, dismiss.
Because when I found this truth, guess what happened? I put my birthday away. When I found this truth, I put the drugs away. When I found this truth, I quit whoring my sisters. When I found this truth, I started becoming a better man and a better person. Because now I know I'm on that narrow path. Now I know I'm on a righteous path. Now I know what I'm doing is going to get me somewhere.